It's been a beautiful day here in Shanghai for the opening round of the WGC-HSBC Champions, but this Sheshan International course is a real test. Firm greens running at around 12 in the stimp meter. It really examined every part of your game. One of the highlights of the day came for Louie Oosthuizen at the 6th. This is what happened for the South African. Beautifully played tee shot. It was always going to be good. It couldn't have been any better. Lovely hole-in-one. The 9th in this championship's history for Louie Oosthuizen.
McIlroy at the short 4th. What a swing. Most people have bailed out a little bit. I think this one full-blooded at the flag. Chance for 3 in a row.
Just a few moments ago on the 14th green, Young Jae Im for eagle. Beautiful putt, never going anywhere else. Very highly rated young Korean, youngest man in the field, goes birdie eagle, jumps to 3 under and in a tie for the lead.
See if he can spin it back. Oh! He needs to stop. Good shot. It's got a chance. It's got a, oh, he's walking after it. What a putt. No one's putting better than Schauffele early in this week, early in this championship.
France's Victor Perez, a recent winner in the Alfred Dunhill Links Championship in Scotland, had an excellent day as well. A birdie at 16, a 65 for 7 under par. A round that included 2 eagles for the Frenchman. But out in front, to the delight of the local fans here in Shanghai, is the Chinese #1, Hao Tong Lee. An eagle at the 2nd for Lee and a 64 for 8 under. An elite field of 78 players playing in the WGC-HSBC Champions here at the Sheshan International Golf Club in the great city of Shanghai in China. Weather conditions once again absolutely perfect. It's pleasantly warm, very little breeze. The golf course in splendid condition. Firm greens, the rough's up a little bit. It's a test.
Hao Tong, 106 yards. Either a soft gap wedge, maybe a very big L wedge. There's the soft gap wedge, that one. Yeah, looks like it could be the first birdie of the day.
What a start for Sun Jae-im. Tough to improve on that. Rory McIlroy has a, well, somebody he has to chase now.
Like a Jason Day type shot, didn't break the wrist at all.
Yeah, he kind of pitches like that. There's not a lot of, he doesn't use a lot of wrist action in his pitching.
Adam Scott with a birdie putt at the 15th, the 3rd of 3 in a row for the Australian. He joins Im and Schauffele at 9 under, 2 back. Rory McIlroy had 4 birdies in a row in the first front 9 and then played a magnificent shot into 18. This really was absolutely top class from the world #2. Of course, he holed the putt for eagle, a second 67 for Rory McIlroy today. He's at 10 under par. He's only 1 behind the leader going into the weekend. The leader is Matt Fitzpatrick, a birdie putt at the 13th for the Englishman, who is yet to win this season, surprisingly. But today, 5 birdies, no bogeys, a 67, 11 under. He leads by 1. It's been a highly entertaining third round of the WGC-HSBC Champions in Shanghai. The home Chinese crowds were getting very excited early on, quite justifiably, after Hao Tong Lee made 5 birdies in the first 6 holes. But from that point on, it all started to go wrong for the Chinese number one. The only highlight on the back nine was a birdie at 14, but he slipped to a 74 for 6 under par, and that takes him out of contention. Coming well into contention, though, England's Paul Waring in his first WGC event. Terrific round of golf, 66 today to follow 65 yesterday. Waring's at 12 under par. He's only 3 behind with a round to go. Matt Fitzpatrick led going into the third round, started well. This was his approach to the opening hole. A little bit up and down thereafter for Fitzpatrick. In the end, a 70 for 13 under. He's still right there, 2 behind the leader. The same mark as Xander Schauffele, looking to become the first man to successfully defend this HSBC Champions title. This was a superb third into the difficult par 5 for the American. 68 today. He's alongside Fitzpatrick at 13 under par. Louie Oosthuizen started in sensational fashion with 5 consecutive birdies. This set up the 5th of them, and he played like that for most of the day. 9 birdies on the card for Louie Oosthuizen, a 65, best of the day, 14 under par. He's only 1 behind, but the man out in front is Rory McIlroy. This at the par 5 second to set up birdie. The first of 5, and at the 18th he delighted the fans with this pitch into the 18th. For the 3rd day in a row, it was a 67 for Rory McIlroy. He's at 15 under and leads by 1. It's a championship which has provided real drama in the final round over the years. Today, I'm sure, will be another. The WGC-HSBC Champions at the impressive Sheshan International Golf Club here in Shanghai. A wonderful strategic test in immaculate condition. Rough is challenging. The greens are firm and fast. Louie Oosthuizen, after celebrating South Africa's sporting triumph in the Rugby World Cup, wasn't quite able to make it. A South African double, having to settle for 3rd place, 2 behind the leading pair. He was right in the mix, though, especially after this into the 16th, a 69 for 17 under. No one has ever successfully defended the trophy. Xander Schauffele came very close. A birdie at the 7th was the first of 3 birdies in a row on the front 9, on his way to a 66 for 19 under. Rory McIlroy took a little longer to make his first birdie of the day, but it came in splendid fashion at the 5th. McIlroy took the lead. Schauffele was never far behind. This was an important one from Rory McIlroy. Played with great delicacy, a little bit of luck to come off the flagstick. In for birdie, though, at the 14th. Xander Schauffele had to birdie the 18th to tie with McIlroy at 19 under, and made it, as he almost always does, on the final hole at Sheshan. So we came to a playoff, back up the 18th, the par 5 closing hole.
Number 2, Rory, you're on.
Xander Schauffele's tee shot found the rough. That put him under pressure. And when he missed the birdie putt, that left the door open for Rory McIlroy. This to win. A birdie at the first playoff hole, and Rory McIlroy wins for the 4th time in 2019. Wins his 3rd WGC title. It's been one of the seasons of his career as he picks up the old Tom Morris Trophy here in China.
To watch another European Tour video, click here. Or to subscribe, click here.